accommodate lots of people as guests. I'm told that the dining room would accommodate 36 people. Somebody said something about, did they ever live here? No, they didn't live here. It burned down about 2 weeks before they moved in. The good news about that timing is none of their belongings have been moved into the house. So none of Jack's writings, none of his library, none of their collection of artifacts were lost in the fire. The only furniture and belongings lost in the fire were those things that were built specifically for this house. And I'm told that there was a table, a dining room table, and chairs that were put in before the house was finished. Obviously, something that big. And they perished in the fire. There were some furnishings in the stag room. We'll get to that. But one of the things I want to talk about here was these windows. And again, I'll ask you to use your imagination a bit. These are not windows that you get at Home Depot or Lowe's. I mean, those are huge windows for that time. The cost and labor involved in producing those and installing those was pretty significant. I don't believe that he had windows of that size put in those locations to look at this. But if you get rid of this, what's behind it is Sonoma Mountain. And Jack had a real relationship with that mountain. It's almost a spirit he writes about it. So the view for his guests in the dining room to the west was of Sonoma Mountain. And the view from the library was of Sonoma Mountain. And the window we can't see is above that for his study was Sonoma Mountain. So we have a west-facing windows. In 1913, the workers were just finishing up work on the house, getting it ready for Jack and Charmian to begin moving in. August 22nd of 1913, the workers spent the entire day wiping down the wood floors, the wood panel walls, the mantles above the fireplaces. So their whole day was spent cleaning and polishing woodwork. At the end of the day, they put their rags, their linseed oil soaked rags, on the floor in front of that fireplace. We know on August 22nd, 1913, the temperature in the town of Sonoma, a few miles from here, was 103. So we have a west-facing window, sun going down in the late afternoon. The windows serve as a magnifying glass. The conclusion of the investigation was the most likely cause of spontaneous combustion of those rags. So the fire started internally. The building that was built to keep fire out actually kept the fire in. So the building served as a incinerator, as an oven, and everything collapsed from inside.
Ooh.
So it got so hot that it even burned those unfinished redwood poles.